Hi, it's Kay's allotment on Friday the 30th of May. Just a quick update to show you what I've been up to. So I got this planter ring from the Edible Garden show. I can't remember how much it was, but there was 3 in a pack and it was not much at all, less than £20. Anyway, my sisters had the other 2, and it's like a corrugated plastic, and I thought it'd be perfect around my tree just to finish off this area a little bit. So I've planted that up with lots of flowers, and then we finished this path off here. So now that goes all the way down this side. So it's taken a bit of engineering by someone far cleverer than me. Excuse that. These steps. And left me some little planting holes so that I can stick some plants in there, just like I've done here. So actually I think it looks really nice. So this is polytunnel number 1, growing really well. Some of the plants, I've obviously mixed my labels up because there are some bush trailing tomatoes that actually are like trees now, so I've obviously mixed those up. I've got quite a bad infestation of green fly, so I tried some ladybirds, and as predicted, I think they in the main flew off. I think I've got 2 still left in here, but what I've got now is, see if you can read this, it's an aphid sort of nematode, a parasite, and there's supposed to be 500 of them in here. You can see some of them are moving and some of them are still eggs. I hope you can see. So I'm letting that open out in this greenhouse, this polytunnel, and I've already put some in the other one to try and get rid of them. I've also shaken some on the roses as well. This has got quite a few bits of green fly on. I did as was instructed. Thank you to everyone with their comments about the black spot. I've still got some on it. I'll just keep picking the leaves off. He's nearly as tall as me now, and it's absolutely full with bees. It's really lovely just sitting here and listening to them, having a good old feed. The tobacco plants seem to be doing really well. Well, certainly there's a difference between the ones on this side, the right side, and the left, but at least some of them are growing. I think they get into much bigger plants, so I need to do some more reading about them. But so far so good. I'd love some advice about my neighbour's plot. You'll remember, so this is my plot on the right hand side. It's a shared gate, and originally it used to be one plot, but she came last year and she did some work, put some raised beds in, and then she's just never come back. So I'm faced with all this rubbish when I come in, and worst of all really, she didn't harvest any of her crops, which I find quite upsetting really. So all her beetroot and beans, celery, the Brussels sprouts, everything was just left to go to seed. She's got some lovely trees that actually need pegging up properly. There's a greenhouse and a shed, and then it goes down as far as my plot. I mean, you can see this nettles here. Well, I'm not too bothered about the nettles that are nearly as tall as me. They're absolutely covered in bindweed, and the bindweed is now starting to come over and attach itself to things in my plot. And I know it happens, and I know you just got to keep on top of it, but what would you do if this was your neighbour's plot? I've spoken to the council, and to be honest, they don't seem very interested at all. And I would love to take it on. I would love to make it back into one big plot. Does anyone have any experience of getting the neighbouring plot? And if so, would you be able to give me some advice on how to approach the council? Tunnel number 2. I made some little mosaic stepping stones, so I want to finish that off when I can. Just put some chippings or something at the side just to tidy it up a bit. Everything's looking good. I've got some sweet potatoes growing in buckets, cucumbers, melon. I believe it's got a little flower on it. That's Amir, I think it's called. Some tomatoes. Some tomatoes growing. And some peppers along this side, which are very, very slow this year. Oh, and look, bindweed getting in. Have to fix that. Yeah, so I'm pleased with how everything is in here. It's much tidier, much easier to manage with the path going down the middle. That people have had lots of trouble with their overwintering peas this year. Well, I've got a great crop. There's hundreds of them, and I think by early next week they'll be good enough for the pot, if not before. Gosh, my hands are filthy. I'm going out tomorrow night and I won't look great in the posh frock with these hands. Oh, can you believe it? Just as I've opened it, they've all fallen out. I'll taste this very last one. Sweet. Very sweet. Second crop of broad beans are flowering. Bees are loving that. Parsnips. No, I didn't thin these out when I should, but you can see there are some down here, so I'll just have to have a clump of parsnips. Lupins are beautiful. Courgettes and squash in here. It's a summer squash. There's a winter squash at the back that I'm just hoping will go up. This, I'll train it up there. It's putting down some extra roots. It's got some little fruit on it. Some volunteer potatoes as well in here. Some corn. Beautiful artichokes. Gorgeous. I'm going to leave these to go to flower this year, I think. It's only their second year and I've thinned them out massively, so we'll see how they go. I've got some dahlias in these pots, and every time they pop their head up, the slugs get them, so I don't think me and dahlias are going to work. Now these are left some parsnips intentionally to go to seed, because I know but getting fresh parsnip seed is quite difficult. So just to show you, the flowers are absolutely beautiful. So my plan is, after the bees have, see that bee on there? He's obviously enjoying it. After they've finished having their eats, we'll be able to harvest some fresh seed. Bee is always a bit of a mystery because I just scattered some wildflower seeds in it. And I've got some cornflowers growing, but I've got this plant here, and I don't know if it's a weed or if it's a plant that I should leave in here. It's very strange. It has these sort of pockets where water collects. I can't see that there's any flowers coming, and the stalks are I've got quite a barb on them, so I'm thinking that it's probably a weed. But before I pull it up, can anyone identify it for me? I think I've now officially given up on my garlic. The rust is just all over it. I pulled off all the leaves that I could about 2-3 weeks ago, but it's just uncontrollable now. It's on every part of it. So I've pulled up a couple. They're not very good, so I'm just going to leave them in the ground until they really do die. And see what kind of crop it might be that I don't grow garlic next year. It's cheap enough to get in the shop, so I might be as well choosing to grow something different. My potatoes are still going really well. No change on the fruit cage. I'm sure that'll change in the next couple of weeks. So this is the next part of the project that we're going to do. So this sort of 8-foot to make it level with this polytunnel. I've got a couple of beds to go in here. Not sure what I'll grow in them, but still, soil doesn't stay empty for long with me. So I think that's about it. As I say, it's been a busy couple of weeks. I'm feeling a lot better, so thank you everybody for your kind wishes, and hopefully it won't be too long before I'm back and posting and replying to all your comments as normal. Thank you again for all your support, I really do appreciate it. Take care, bye.